Okay, we are live there. Ooh. Let me see. Okay. Let's see where y'all at. Hey, sis. Hey, Kimmy Kim. Finally. Hey, Rosalinda. Oh, now you guys coming in. Okay, I see y'all ain't forget about me. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Hey, Toya. Kim. All right, so I kind of tonight. I know you. I told you guys I'm going to be primarily going live on my new channel, but so many guys last week was y'all couldn't find me because y'all so used to me being on my original channel. So I said I was going to do my original channel again tonight, but I'm still doing my new channel. But to tell you guys and allow you guys to know where to find me at. Make sure y'all following the right channel because that's where I'm gonna be. But one thing I want to say is I had an amazing time over the past, I don't know, week and a half when we was in Houston and Detroit and Chicago. And now we are back home. I'm home, girl. I am home prepping for our final class, which is here in Atlanta on Sunday. I always do that. All right. Final class here in Atlanta on Sunday. So we kind of just prepping for that. And thank goodness, not really a lot to do because we just, we pretty much rinse and repeat in what we did in Chicago. But hey guys, what y'all been up to? What y'all been up to? Who here in Atlanta? Who coming to see me in Atlanta? I just want to know on Sunday who gonna be in the building. Oh, nice. Yeah, who gonna be in the building? Let me see one other channel. Okay. Okay, so you guys got to tell me for one, because I got to kind of get a feel of where people are. So you guys got to tell me who is on here tonight and where y'all at. Y'all on Facebook, you on YouTube, because I'm on StreamYard. So it ain't going to really tell me where you at. Look like most of you guys are on YouTube, which is the other channel, which is the original channel. Who is this over here on Facebook? Let me see. Oh, that's you, Tammy. Come on, Tammy. You can come on. This Sunday, the book signing is from, it's more or less like of a meet and greet, guys. It was like so refreshing. The last few that I had one in Houston. That was super, super, super fun. Had one, the one in Detroit, the location got mixed up at the last minute. So some of you guys wasn't even able to come to the new location, but we still had it and we rocked out, had an amazing time that night. And then we followed it up in Chicago and had an amazing time that night. So guys, I want to tell you from those experiences, one thing I said I was going to kind of change some things up because it was I enjoyed it. It was a really intimate affair. It really was. And so one thing I said I was going to start doing is, even though I'm going to continuously do my book signings, my meet and greets, all that good stuff, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit for Posh Late Night Biz. Although I'm going to kind of talk about a little bit my topic that I was going to talk about tonight, because it is an important topic, and it's something that a lot of my ladies are doing. Oh, you got work. Okay. Hey, Donna. It's something that I love. It's something that a lot of my ladies are doing. Kim wasn't the intimate girl. It was super nice. I really enjoyed it. And from that, I just kind of took it back to the drawing board and said, I really want more of those kind of experiences. Because so many of you ladies was like, you enjoyed the intimacy, you enjoyed the whole pick your brain session, you enjoyed the being able to ask those intimate personal questions and when no question unanswered. So I really did enjoy that. And I think that it was for meeting people where they are. I think it was more needed instead of me talking about, I don't know, whatever I could have possibly been talking about, but to have someone be able to actually pick your brain and ask you things that probably they wouldn't be able to ask you on any other platform, because I don't have those intimate kind of sessions on none of my platforms. I normally know what I want to talk about. I get to what I want to talk about and I'm out, right? I sit there a little bit, cut up, all that good stuff, but it's normally targeted. It's like something I specifically want to talk about. So guys, moving forward, I don't know about how long I'm going to do this segment, but Posh Late Night Biz is not going to be, because Posh Late Night Biz is so associated with this channel, which is the draping channel. I think I'm gonna keep it as Posh Late Night Biz on the draping channel, because that's where it was birthed. It's just going to be talking about business stuff, right? Whereas though the new channel is going, I'm gonna change the segment to Anything's Poshable, because y'all know that's where I'm at right now. Y'all know that's the name of the book. That's the name of all the things. That's the name of the channel. So we're gonna have our Anything's Poshable segments, because I'm just gonna be talking about intimate stuff. I get questions all the time, like, how did you do this and how did you do that? All that good stuff. And we've been collecting these topics for quite some time, but I've never really expounded on them unless I had an intimate session with someone specific. So guys, what I want y'all to do, I want you guys to throw in the comments, right? If you was, let's just say, especially for you guys that can't make it, let's just say it was a question that you wanted to ask, right? Drop a question in the comments, because these are broadcasts that I'm gonna start streaming around, right? Some people ask, like, how did I get started? Some people ask, how did I overcome certain roadblocks that I had to face? Some people ask, how long did it take me to, because y'all know I'm cheap. I'm very transparent about that. Some people ask a lot about how did I get out of that? How did I get into investing in my business? Some people ask how and why, right? Do I have so many businesses in such a short period of time? Like, some of you guys don't understand it. And those kind of questions, I like them because they're really intriguing, right? They're really intriguing. So it's just really about, I really enjoyed that intimate space. So I'm going to use my new platform to have more spaces like that, because I ain't gonna be flying all around. Your girl ain't gonna be doing all that, because you know your girl anemic. So I'm about to sit down for the next 3 months, maybe 4, and hibernate. And we're just gonna have to talk like this, because I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Kim say, because you're a Gemini. I think that got a lot to do with it, girl. I don't know, because I kind of been like this all the time. And so it just was natural for it to spill over in my business life, right? Like, I just got to be doing all the things all the time. I'm gonna get bored. So that got a lot to do with it. But like I said, we got a good maybe 20 topics of things that you guys gave me that you would like to hear a broadcast on and be able to get some feedback for those kind of topics. So that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing. Hey, Tanya, over here on the new channel. So that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing, right? So I want you guys, if you can think of a question that you would be curious and want the answer to, of something you're struggling with and you can't figure out how the heck to get over that hump, right? And no matter what level of business you're at, just as long as you ain't past me, because if you pass me, I don't know. I ain't there yet, so I ain't gonna be able to give you no kind of input, okay? That's all I'm saying. If you're a billionaire, I don't know. So don't ask me nothing like that. But anything else as it relates to business that you like kind of inquisitive about, definitely drop it down here in the chat, and we're going to add it to the, we're going to add it to the queue, and we're going to create content around it. So I hope you guys got your beverages. Real quick, all month we've been talking about the times I did broadcast. And even in my membership, those ladies are working on freebies. And if you don't have a freebie, you need one. That's like I've been talking about it all month. That's a real critical point of your whole list building process, your whole generating new leads process, your whole everything when it comes to a sales funnel, right? So I'm not going to get too techie with it. All I'm going to tell you is if you don't have a freebie, hit that link in the description or wherever it is and download my freebie to help you get your freebie, to help you create your freebie. Go ahead and grab it because it's free. But yeah, it's like really helping you determine not only what a freebie is, because some people didn't even know what a lead magnet was, right? Some people didn't know what it was. Some people had the wrong idea of why they would use it in their business, which is why they didn't even have it because they didn't think they needed it. But I don't care if you sell products or you sell services. Is this the only way to build your list? Absolutely not. Is it one of the most effective? Absolutely. So go ahead and get started if you don't have one. Start thinking of, different freebies, lead magnets that you could offer your people, something that they would actually want. This is stuff I've been talking about, like I said, all month. So don't just go randomly grab something you think is a great idea. Definitely you want it to be relatable to the thing that you're going to sell. I'm trying to tell you, if you're in business and you're not comfortable with selling, go play with some doll babies or something, because this is the big leads. If you ain't selling or your business ain't generating sales, then you still in hobby mode, and which is fine, but then just identify it as that it's a hobby. You kind of work on it when you want to. Us over here, we don't get the chance to work on it when we want to. This is it. This is our life. Right? We take breaks, we take pauses, we get frustrated, we slam stuff off the desk. But guess what? In like 20 minutes, we picking it back up. We picking it back up. So I'm just trying to tell you, if you're serious about this thing, Toya, tell me something you got. Give me one, because a lot of people in this industry didn't that I've talked to, and that's in my program, wasn't really knowing what they can actually offer to their audience. So share one with us, Toya. That's good that you have a couple of them, because I do too. I got a couple of them depending on what my solution is, baby. But trust and believe, whatever the solution is, I got a freebie that's going to lure them in and let them know it's going to nurture them just enough. I'm going to date them. I'm going to date them for a little bit. I'm going to date them until I just go ahead and propose and like, look, just come on. You might as well just come on with the daggone thing. I done proved myself. I build my credibility, baby. Come on. I'm trying to tell you. So the whole thing with the lead magnet or freebie, realistically, that's what it's for. So if you're serious about, like, this is a good time, and this is kind of when I really get back into coaching heavy, is because everybody get excited around September, October. It's Q4. Everybody making their little 2023. What is this? Oh my phone. Everybody making their little 2023, plans and all this and all that. I get it. So I kind of like get excited about it again because y'all excited about it. And this is like the best time to really buckle down for 3 months and give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. I'm taking it. I don't care what I got going on. These next 3 to 4 months, they mine. Don't bother me. I'm over here doing what I'm supposed to do about my businesses and make sure we ain't raggedy in 2023. So, Keisha, it's cool. You ain't miss much, boo. It's cool. Wait a minute. Let me see what you got, Toya. Doing a freebie where if you book a backdrop regular price. No, Toya. I mean, I get it. That's more or less like a incentive or something. So a freebie, like, how I'm booked with you, I don't know you. I don't know if I like you. I don't know if I trust you. I don't know none of this stuff. So your freebie is a part of a client attraction tool, right? This is the thing you just throw and scatter around all over wherever and attract the people that's going to want your freebie. Because 9 times out of 10, if they want your freebie, they're interested in your services. Most people, I've been running this same, y'all hate me talking about it. I've been running the same free draping guide since I started. People then copied off the guide, mimicked the guide word for word, verbatim. So it must be working. And I got the same exact guide. We just juiced it up a little bit and added a lot more value in it. But that guide was able to bring people I don't know. Right? I don't know them. They don't know me, but they were interested in draping. So when it came time to sell them on the thing, not only did they have my guide, not only did they do their FBI work and find out that I'm legit, right? they're the ones that ended up in my class a lot quicker than people that's on the fence. I attracted those guys to me by simply giving them something that I know they want. So I see your book, The Backdrop Blueprint, is on Amazon. I plan to purchase. Do you demonstrate how to drape? So, Donna, that's a tricky question. And I'm going to give you the whole honest truth. Yeah, I demonstrate a whole lot in there, but ain't no illustrations. Draping is a skill set. It's a very visual skill set. So realistically, the book is for those that already have some kind of knowledge, because they can kind of read through the techniques and visually, and especially if they know me, they can visually see me doing the thing that I'm explaining. But for someone that's like looking to learn draping, or it just depends on your skill set, you need something visual. Either you need my virtual program, or you need to do a hands-on class. So the book is more or less like the backdrop blueprint is more or less like for people that's in the business and want to understand the business side of it, the marketing side, the pricing, the contracts, the templates. That's the most valuable thing in there. Is the techniques in there? They are, but they're verbal. So if you can follow verbal instruction for something that's very physical, by all means, you're in a good spot, right? And that's the cold honest truth. I'm not. It depends on how you obtain information. So. She say, okay, then I don't have a freebie, y'all. Tell you. So you, in some retrospect, you do, but it's not a client attraction tool, right? It's not something that you're giving away for free. So let me tell you guys the thing I was going to tell you guys tonight about what a freebie is, right? So I kind of just came in here and got a little acclimated back with the people. You guys, if you're over here on the Anything's Poshable channel, tell me who over here. Only person I see is Tanya, but I see other people here. So let me know who here, so I know who I'm talking to, y'all. Y'all know I need that engagement. Let me know who I'm talking to. But tonight, I was pretty much going to tell you guys about the different kinds of lead magnets, right? Because I've heard that, Toya, you're not the first one. A lot of people get confused with the term freebie. And they think, oh, yeah, well, if they get this, I'm giving away that. Yeah, that's more or less like they've already bought. So you're kind of like an incentive or a bonus. Like you already got the sale. They already know you. They already inquired about your services. That is not what we're talking about. We're talking about somebody, okay, you ever walk down the street, you don't know the people that's passing out the pamphlets, whatever rubs religion or some socks or the Boy Scout Club, whatever it is, people that give you literature about their program. Their hopes is that you would read the literature and then further investigate to get the thing that they want you to get. That is the freebie, right? You're giving an exchange of different, whatever kind of freebie you have, for them to get on your email list, right? And the whole purpose for them to get on your email list is so you can nurture them. Right now, you're dating because the person's like, y'all know each other. You like, hey, they like, hey, they're like, what you got? And you like, I got this. And they like, all right, I'll call you later, right? And then they read and they're like, oh, yeah, let me see what they about. And then they call you, right? But they ain't quite sold yet. So now you got to start nurturing and start letting them know that you know your stuff, whatever your freebie is. So tonight I want to talk to you guys about different kinds of freebies, right? So when you talk about a freebie or a client attraction tool, because that's my whole thing, client attraction. Like if it's no sense in even being in the business if you ain't attracting the right kind of clients. So your freebie should be relatable to the thing you're selling. Prime example, if I'm selling draping classes, draping products, draping education, draping coaching, draping whatever, draping, that's what I'm selling. My freebie is going to give you some information to kind of get you started. So that's how it became the beginner's guide to premium draping. I'm going to give you more than enough that you need to get in this thing, right? I'm not going to give you overkill, because especially if you're a newbie, you like, what the heck is she talking about? But I'm going to give you just enough to know that I know my stuff, that when you need any other kind of draping resource, you need to run it back to Precious, because this freebie is laced with everything you could possibly need. You know what to go get, you know where to get it from, you know maybe some different techniques, you know different stuff. Point is, I gave you enough to validate that I know what I'm talking about, right? So it's like, now you're on my list. Now I'm getting to know you. Now I'm getting to know what your expertise level is like. What is it that you're having trouble with? If you're having trouble with swags, okay, cool. And I'll give you some resources for that. If you're having trouble with pricing, okay, cool. I give you some resources for that. And then I'm just going to keep feeding you value until I'm about to hit you in the head with this offer. But you're going to be so overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I need it, right? So that at the end of the day is how you position your freebie. Hey, train, girl, you got the flu. What? So that is how you position your freebie. You want to make sure, hey, Betty Carter, you want to make sure that you are giving value in the front end so that when it is time to sell, it ain't so hard. If somebody that don't know you, like your cold audience, meaning they don't know you from a can of paint, you can't, it's hard to sell them on your packages, right? And your premium packages, but you just gotta butter them up and just really build the relationship. That's what your goal is to do, build the relationship. So I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of different lead magnets that's out there that you may want to consider if you are considering creating a lead magnet, right? Or a freebie of this magnitude. So let's just say, I know most of the people that's on my channel are like in the events industry to some degree, planner, designer, whatever it is. We just had a training in my membership, like really focusing on freebies specifically for that industry, because I know since it's not, a lot of us in this industry don't have it, right? We don't, our marketing game suck. Let's just call a spade a spade. The marketing game suck for a lot of people in this industry. And it's just because you're not knowledgeable of different marketing strategies. So it makes sense, right? But if you're in the, like my other channel, people are watching, if you're in another like beauty or health or wellness, whatever the case may be, in that genre, most common freebies is like a sample. It's nothing easier to get somebody to buy the thing by giving them a sample. I know that's how I got onto Nutriverse. They gave me a sample. I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. And then I started buying it, right? I got to go get a whole box, $75 box tomorrow. That's how I got on CMOS. I got a sample. I'm like, this is horrible, but it's good for you. So, you know, they went over and over and over with the benefits. This is the benefits. Got 92 nutrients. I'm like, all right, I was sold on it, right? So when you're in that industry, it's a lot quicker to get the sale when you're physically giving them a sample of what you're going to sell them, right? It makes it a lot easier. But any other like general services or whatever it is, printables is a really big thing. I don't know why y'all sleeping on the printables. It's big. Like Etsy got people making six figures from some freaking printables. Why? Because we like the little cute stuff, and for me, I'm past that. I like simplicity now. But I was the one that liked the printables with the stickers, and I ain't got time to do all that. But it was a good idea. But you have some people that's into the scrapbooking, and you know they even have printables for how to clean your house. I'm like, oh my God, they'll go room by room, clean the windows, clean the baseboards. People are buying this stuff, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you. And that's just common knowledge, right? It's common knowledge. But for some people, you just don't know how convenient it is for them to just follow the printable. So a printable could be super, super, super simple. If you have something that you could just put in a freebie, right? People are going to, I still sign up for printables, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I wanted to do a chore list, and I create printables actually, but I ain't got time. So when I wanted to create a chore list for my daughter, I went and got a printable. Like this is super easy to follow. Boom, here you go, get it done. Bam. They make money. I got what I want. We all happy, right? Another thing is templates. Like I do templates all the time. One of my coaching packages is just a template packet. Some people don't have an onboarding process. Some people don't have an actual sales funnel where you have the emails and the opt-in page. They don't have that, right? So I come in, the superwoman, because I got all that. All you got to do is plug and play. Plug and play. Templates are a lifesaver. I'm trying to tell you. I'm almost certain that some of you guys went and purchased some templates for your business. I'm almost certain. You ain't got to say nothing in the comments, but I already know. For one, when I that's all I had was a bunch of templates in the beginning when I first started, because I didn't know what I was supposed to have. I was like, oh, I need a contract. And then later, you know, I kind of crafted it to my business needs. But in the beginning, baby, that was a template. All my NDAs, all that, it was a template. I'm like, oh, I ain't got time to sit here and think about it. I don't. So templates are a big, 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 big deal. And it's just super convenient for some people, right? So you're like, oh, okay, got it. Wait a minute. or just doing one of my videos with a tips in it. Absolutely. Like video now is like, hey, Lakia, boo. So video now is like killing everything, killing the game. Like a lot of the things that we're doing now, and I love it because I don't like writing. Like I hate writing emails. Sometimes, guys, it takes me all weekend just to finish an email sequence. I know exactly what to say. It's just something about the doing. Like I'll try different ways. Like I'll try write it. I can't get past the first paragraph. I'll try to say it. That ain't gonna happen. Because then the phone don't really understand me, especially how I talk now. It'd be like, say that again, and I get frustrated and I put it down, right? Then I'll try and type it. And again, I'll get past one paragraph and I'm ready. I'm done. Oh my God. I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, video is, especially with quick tips, something that's really people can really get it super fast, is like the best thing since sliced bread. I swear, even like the way I train like my assistant, the way I train people I'm onboarding, the way I train anybody that's doing a project for me, I do the thing first and I create the video, right? For one, it leaves not a lot of space for error, right? The whole thing is recorded step by step. Something you don't understand, go back, push rewind, and watch it again because it's very detailed. Video is just kind of taking over, and I like it because I like video. So I'm just trying to tell you. Wait a minute. That is on the website, sweetheart. We are discussing freebies tonight. And honestly, I don't have individual tutorials on my website. If you guys don't know, most of my stuff is archived because it's inside of a program. So I don't do one-off courses like I used to. I just don't. Especially after they've been upgraded. But if one was been upgraded, I keep it in archive. And the only time they come out realistically individually is around Christmas time. That's it. Because I just got too many. And I just got too many. All right, wait a minute. Let me see. Could it be? Hey, Wynette, could it be a list of top 5 questions to ask? Bingo! That is awesome. We was talking about this yesterday. So could it be a list of top 5 questions to ask a planner? Yes. You want to know why? Because most people, they already got like, they want to ask y'all a gazillion questions, right? I already know because I'm one of them people too. I write my questions down early so I could be prepared. Because I want to make sure, especially if I want a consultation, oh, baby, you're not about to sit up here and take all this time talking to me about all of the features of what you do. I want you to answer these questions because that's going to help me decide what I want to do, right? But if sometimes they don't know what to ask, and sometimes you'll find them asking, they'll word it different, but it'd be the same question, right? So something like that, not only do it helps them understand things that they may not even be thinking about, because a lot of people like you didn't even ask the main thing, right? Because they're not thinking about that. They don't know. So that is like super helpful. Giving them something like that. Not only educating them, it's like it'd be the simplest stuff that people don't know, guys. I'm trying to tell you, and it'll be like for them a game changer. They're like, oh my God, and that's kind of the reaction you want when somebody gets your thing. You want to be like, oh my God, I didn't think of that. Or this is on point. And it's like whenever they have that hiccup, they're going to come to you because you know the stuff, right? You know the stuff. Wait a minute. So am I understanding you correct? Is that like if I did first 10 people to contact me gets a free balloon garland? No. Because I mean, baby, I don't even need no balloons for nothing right now. But if you tell me that I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna get a free garland, I'm gonna call you. And I expect it to be hanging outside my house just because. Just because you're giving it away. So I get where you're going, but Toya, the whole idea is to get them on your list. You don't want them calling you like I got freebies all day, but guess what? They push themselves. I ain't gotta, somebody may drop my name in the group, I'll send them to my freebie, right? My whole goal is to get them off of the platform and into my email list so now we can have conversation. I can figure out what they need, what they're looking for, and I can better provide a streamlined process specifically for them, right? So I have different levels of email sequences based on what they need. Some might have been in the game 20 years and they just may be struggling with some swags, or they may just be struggling with how to get some colors. I'm not going to sit here and sell them on a system. 9 times out of 10, they got 20 systems in it, wherever they got their equipment, right? I need to be focused on exactly what they want. So the whole idea, and none of my freebies are tied to my time. Like, you're not getting me on the phone for a free consultation, not doing that. Because for one, what if you get 10 phone calls a week? I ain't got time for 10 free calls. I can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Baby, it need to be something that you're gonna be able to opt in, get on my email list, and get right away, right? That way my whole funnel is working while I'm still working, doing whatever I need to be doing, right? And then when our time come again, because you already in the funnel, when our time come again, I'm gonna see you either buy something, a lower tier product, or I'm gonna shoot you another email is going to ask you some questions. You need help with equipment, you need help with education, you need help with fabric. Like, is you want to get them into your like machine, if that makes sense. But off of the platform, though, that's the whole thing. Like, I don't do a lot. You can't really talk to me on social media. For one, you can't get a lot of information from me. If you want that kind of information, you need to get on my email list. And that's going to be one of two ways. You're going to opt in for something, you're going to get on my website, or you're going to submit a ticket for something, or period. We're not going to talk a lot on social media because social media just got too much control for me. I'm going to forget things. And y'all know how many pages I got? Y'all know how many accounts I got? I don't got time to be looking in the DMs for all them accounts. I got like 10 different accounts. We're not doing it. So if you need something where you need some kind of assistance, or you need to reach me, or you would like more information, baby, you got to get on the email list because it's real streamlined over there. So yeah, I love that idea. That is good. Oh, okay. She said I already answered it. Hey, Monica. No, ma'am. Wait a minute. You can teach them to do something with balloons. Like, hello, come on, trainer. You was on that call, boo. Come on with it. So yeah, that is the idea. But teaching them to do something with balloons only if you're in the capacity of teaching. If these are people that you want to buy from you, don't teach them nothing. What they need you for. If you want to teach them anything, teach them how to work with you, right? Teach them how to work with you. Tell them about your office hours or whatever the case may be. But don't you go giving your secrets to people that you want them to buy the thing. And if the thing is your balloon garland, don't you teach them how to do that or how to make. Don't do that. I'm trying to tell you. They're like, what I need her for? They be up there trying to do it themselves. Hey, Julia, over here on Anything's Possible channel. So then another thing, the templates is super, super, super easy, right? Another thing, guys, that is really good, and I kind of like this. This is a good way of growing your list, but sometimes you don't know if you got a high quality lead. That's the only thing about it. And when I say high quality lead, sometimes people just fill stuff out just for the hell of it, for the fun of it, right? So I'm talking about when you're doing something like a quiz. Like, quizzes are fun. A lot of people, you may see them pop up on people's website, right? You'll get on their website, say, hey, take this quiz to determine what kind of bride you are, right? Or whatever. So some people just like taking the quiz because they want the information at the end. Like, they want to be told about themselves. People like talking about themselves. That's just how people are, right? So, I mean, I like it because it's real interactive and it gets people kind of excited. But then that's not really a good, depending on what your quiz is, it's not a good way to vet if this person is a high quality client, right? Or prospect. But quizzes they take off. So quizzes is great. I wouldn't do a quiz unless I'm doing something specific. Let's just say, for me, I would do a quiz to gauge the expertise of someone I'm teaching. For something like that, yeah. Or to gauge the kind of equipment I need to sell them. But I'm gonna sell a newbie in terms of a backdrop stand. I wouldn't sell somebody that's been in the game, or I wouldn't sell somebody that clearly do corporate or clearly do like cathedral ceilings. So stuff like quizzes and that kind of aspect, if you're trying to learn the prospect, is great. It's great. But that's a freebie, and they'll opt in, and then bam, you got their email list, right? You got their email name. I mean, their email on your list. But another one, y'all, especially in your industry, in this industry, checklists. People love checklists. Checklists are very, very helpful. especially if you execute them really well, right? For one, they help people plan. They help people get organized, and it helps them make better informed decisions, right? Like checklists are super easy to make. For one, you are the freaking expert in what you do, right? So you know if a day of, let's just say a day of wedding, the day of whatever it's called, the day of the wedding, like that checklist, y'all know what the agenda is supposed to look like. They don't. They know what they would like it to look like, but realistically, sometimes it's very unrealistic. So something like that, it helps them one understand what the day would look like. It helps them understand that how things are sectioned off. Like for the most part, most brides or couples or whatever the case may be, they just imagining the day, right? They're not even thinking about when you got to be pulled away for pictures, when you got to come in step. They're not even thinking about all that stuff, right? So something like a checklist is very, very helpful for couples like that, right? Couples that are not knowledgeable. And you show up as who? Dun, 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 Superwoman, because you know your stuff. You just gave them some information that they didn't have, and I'm almost certain was not looking for. So I know if I was in the market of getting married or whatever, and you gave me some valuable information that kind of helped me from making a dumb poor choice, I'm going to want to come to you for more stuff. And if you was the superwoman like I feel you is, you're a planner. Period. What else we need to talk about? There's nothing else we need to talk about. Like you got this, you got this. I sound like that TikTok now. You got this, you got this. Yeah, it's you, boo. I can't even imagine going with nobody else, right? And that's what's going to help you stand out from what everybody else is doing. Everybody else like book me, get on my calendar. You come up like, hey, I got this for you, baby. I need you to start here. This is where we started and working backwards. So whatever it is, right? But checklists are great. Checklists are super, super, super helpful for those that have no clue on what this thing even looked like, right? Have no clue. Trina, where are you at? Trina bouncing around. All right, another one would be what was the one we talked about yesterday? I thought it was very, I can't give all the good ones away, especially as it pertains to the industry, but it was a good one. The day of wedding, like the agenda. Oh, the budget. It was another one, like a budget. That's a big one. I'm gonna tell y'all why that's a big one. Y'all already know why that's a big one. I ain't even gotta tell y'all. Y'all know why that's a big one. Because people don't have no idea how much these daggone things cost. They don't. They come in here with these They come in here with this champagne taste and bill money. I hear y'all talk about it all the time. So I know that they still doing it. But it's just you talking to the wrong people. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. You're talking to the wrong people. So a budget is real helpful to, and this could be whatever it is that you serve, that you sell. I don't care what it is. It could be whatever you sell. This is not necessarily you're giving them all the goods of how much things cost, but helping them understand why things are so freaking expensive. It just kind of lessens the threshold of that, that sticker shock when they like, well, how much is this? And you like, that'll be 60,000. They like, huh? I'm trying to tell you. You guys, as the experts, you got to do better with educating your people. The easiest way to do that is by giving them a freaking freebie and let it be the thing that you get the most questions about. Whatever somebody keep constantly asking you, put that thing in a freebie and build your list. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Put it in a freebie and build your list. It's just that simple. Don't let anybody sit here and tell you it's all difficult. It's not. It's not. If my ladies is following suit like they supposed to, let me go over here and check. Tanya, are you finished? Did you finish? You only got one more day tomorrow when we meet. Yes, Betty, the timeline is it's a very good one. Yes. So Tanya, I don't know. Trina, I know Trina, you got yours. Trina, you prepared for tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow we're going right into production. We're going to build them things out. Keisha say budget, OMG. Keisha, I'm trying. We were just talking about this at the book signing. Oh my God. But that would be so helpful, guys. Like to give them, it could be, was we talking about draping, or was that in the group? I don't remember. But the budget is really, really, really helpful, right? So a lot of people, they don't know. They just know that this looks amazing, this looks beautiful, and this is what I want, right? This is what I want. But when they're better informed and better educated, like, baby, come with this. Let this be your starting budget. And it just make things a lot more digestible, you know. But for the most part, those that really can afford the things that they want, they're not even really having those kind of conversations, guys. They really not. But if it's, so you have some straddlers on the fence, they got the money. They just mentally maybe still dealing with a poverty mindset, but they got it. But sometimes it just take a couple of words to kind of just switch it off and go back into like a growth mindset. Hey, girl, I'm trying to tell you, I already know. But guys, you gotta take care of your people, right? Take care of your people. And the easiest thing to do, like I said, when you get them on your list, nurture them. Same way you meet a guy. Like, you get to know them. You want to know all the intimate things. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite meal? Why you ain't talking to your people like that? Talk to people like that. You should know. If I ask you who you serve, what's your target client, your ideal client, you should be able to tell me exactly who she is. You should be able to tell me who she is the same way you can tell me and describe your best friend. You're going to say, oh, describe, what's your best friend name? What's she like, girl? You're going to go through all the things. But somebody asks you about your ideal client, you can't. You're like, oh, I don't know. I want to work with those that got money. What? Who that? What they look like? What they look like? What their household look like? Where they hang out? What they buying? What they not buying? It's you got to know them the same intimate way, right? You should be able to talk about them in the same way. So the point is, guys, bottom line is this: lead magnets is super, super, super powerful, right? It's a really powerful way to capture new sales for one, and build leads for your business, right? And they're going to be depending on what if your freebie matches up with the thing you're selling, like if you do it strategically, it'll increase your conversions. Point blank, period. It will increase your conversions. Now, it don't really matter what is they doing in my music, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go with this copyright free music so I don't get blasted, but they messing up. So at the end of the day, guys, this is like everything we worked on. Again, like I said, I just was touching on it for you guys because you should have one. If you don't have one, guys, grab the freaking freebie. It's free. It's my freebie to help you craft your freebie. I just pinned it in the comments. It's free because I just need everybody to have one, because then I think for me, what I like seeing is like when I'm working with my when I'm working with my ladies, I like people get excited when they see results, right? So if your email list was, I'm gonna throw a random number, 1,000, and then you just go and change one little small strategy, right? And you're able to just grow an extra 500 on it in no time. Like, I'm in no time. You guys see how many people I be adding to my group like every week. So when you're able to do that, it'll increase your conversions if you have a complete funnel. I know a lot of you guys don't have it, but this is the very beginning portion of it, right? Like the very, very beginning portion. So definitely get your freebie together, get your ideas together. Let it be something that people ask you about all the time, or something that you feel, whatever you sell, whether it's a product, whether it's a service, whatever you feel that you could give away for free, like what small part of it that you could give away for free that's not tied to your time. Like, don't be sitting there on the phone forever. And although free consults is really big and prominent in the events industry, it is. But so is paid consults. If they want you, baby, they gonna pay. I'm just trying to tell you. So don't go be over there selling your time, selling yourself cheap. That's all I'm telling you. And that's on what? That's on Murray Had a Little Lamb. Do they still say that? Oh my goodness. Do you guys got any questions? Awesome, Tanya. I know you're gonna be ready tomorrow, Tanya. So if you guys, anybody that's considering going on and making their freebie, you weren't thinking about it previously. Now you're like, all right, you want to know what? Let me go add one. Let me go try this strategy, whatever the case. If you feel as if, wait, where I'm at. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Wait a minute. Huh? Let me test it. Maybe I copied it from, let me see, guys. So that's it. HTTPS www.planning. Oh, I think I wrote it wrong. Lead mag net. There it is. Yep, I wrote it wrong, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna put it here, the right one, and then I'm gonna put it over here in StreamYard. I don't know what I had up there first. That's it. That's the link, and I just tested it. It came straight up. So it's a freebie. I ain't selling you nothing. It's free. I want to see you guys create your own freebie, right? And use it to build your list. Now, if you're in Atlanta, close to Atlanta, you guys know we got a full house, guys, in Atlanta's class. I think we got maybe two slots left for the draping masterclass on Sunday. Not only that, on Sunday, thank you. On Sunday, we have the book signing. I'm super excited. So the difference with Atlanta is going to be, y'all, we home. I could roll whatever I want to roll up in that thing, and I'm going to too. Watch. So we're going to do the pop-up shop. We couldn't do it on the road because we had a lot of equipment and we didn't have enough space to put like a lot of fabric. So I just didn't even bother. But we are doing a pop-up shop here in Atlanta. And it's just going to be a lot there because there's a lot of things I'm actually getting rid of. Like, I know one thing that you guys, do I got one in here? I don't. That a lot of you guys are looking for is those frames. Like, we're going to have those frames there, brand new frames there for sale. Fabric, all kinds of fabric. Thanks, Wynette. That is it, Keisha. I just tested it. And it pulled up. Oh, wait a minute. That's not it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. I got so much stuff. That is the program. Hold on. This is the freebie. This is the freebie right here. Let me go into... It's the same link. It's just free. On the entail of it is freebie. All right. So we're going to try this one more time, y'all. We're going to try this one more time. Kim, don't laugh. All right. It's the same link. Just put dash freebie at the end of the lead magnet. That's the freebie. I'm positive. I just tested it. So they kind of look alike, but that's it. You'll see a big old face of your girl and it say grow your list for free. That's it. Grab your freebie. Just go through the little exercises in there. It's like 4 different exercises and craft your freebie, right? It's just that simple. But this Sunday, if you guys can, definitely join me for the meet and greet. That's going to be super amazing. And the pop-up shop. What did you, Kim, who else on here? What did y'all like most about the book signing? That was super, super, super dope. No, so this is it. Put freebie on the end of it. That's for the freebie. Same link, just put dash freebie, and that'll get you the download to the freebie. But thank you, Toya. I know, Keisha, I couldn't. That's not what I asked. I asked what was the best part of the actual meet and greet. Don't come on here talking about no fabric. And then another thing, for those of you guys that are still here, I need you guys to tell me, with my book out there, like what are some good topics to talk about for the Anything's Poshable channel, like as it relates to business. It could be it's like the same things we was talking about at the book signing. Y'all got asked a lot of great questions, and it kind of made me, want to change things up a little bit. And I think for how I do with my trainers, I think I'm just going to continue to do like I'm just going to do one master class a month. Just one. I have everything else a little more streamlined to things I think will help you guys where you are with a lot of things that you're struggling with. So, or just wanting to get past and not knowing how to get past, or like some cool little strategies and how I did it. That's all I can tell you. I don't know how everybody else doing it. I just know how I did it and how I'm still doing it. That's all I can tell you. Ah! Wait a minute. Keisha said that chapter you read. Girl, man, that is so funny because who was that? She was like, can you read the next chapter? I never in my 1,000 years thought that. I don't know. I didn't. I don't know. Yes. Say it again, Kim, because you know how it is in class. It's like, you're instructing, but that was super relaxed. It just was everything and the bag of chips. It really was. She said, yeah, a page turner. That is funny. So yeah, that chapter was an interesting chapter. And that was the opening of the book. So just imagine like where it kind of go from there. So I'm excited for this one. I'll be in Atlanta, like I said, Sunday. I'll be back in Chicago. Kim, I'm coming back in Chicago. I told y'all that. I'll be in Chicago October the 29th. I'm speaking again at the Boss Tour and doing another book. I'm doing another book signing. So I definitely will be there 10/29. We're gonna start promoting it probably tomorrow now that I'm kind of squared away with the class. But yeah, that's it. So guys, I'm trying to tell you, if you're in Atlanta or you're close to Atlanta, get your butts here October the 2nd. Can y'all believe it's October this weekend? I can't believe it. I can't. I don't know that link. Kim, I don't know that link. I don't know it. I'll have it. I don't know it. I'll have it tomorrow. First, I wanted to definitely kind of get this squared away before I start promoting another event. But it's definitely happening. 10/29. That's why I told you ladies there that I was that I'll be back. I'll be back October the 29th. And possibly that's Chicago. For right now, that's it. I'm taking the next 3 months, like super chill, super cool. So that's all I got, guys. I just want to say thank you. Tanya, Trina, you ladies, I will see you guys tomorrow. And planning the profit. Those of you that did download your freebie, definitely look at your freebie, open it. It definitely has everything in there to kind of get you started and creating your own freebie. But if you need some help, good. That's what I did. That is what I did. So you definitely elaborate. Why does name sound familiar? Tell me your name. Why that name sound familiar? I want to know. I'm gonna say I want to say I don't recognize it. Tell me your name. Christina. Okay. Cool, Kim. All right, wait a minute. Didn't I just say, Keisha? Didn't I just say I don't have it? Wait a minute. Let me see something. I may have it. I think it's just the Boss Tour, guys. It's the same link from when I was in Houston. But I'm going to get it. Because if you guys asking for it, I at least want to be able to drop it. All right, let me see. Nope, guys, I don't have it. I got to have it, though. Wow, I don't have it. Nope. So, all right, I don't have it. I'll get it though. I'll get it, and we'll start promoting it as early as tomorrow. Nothing, Christina. You missed the whole lot because we already go now. But definitely, guys, next week I will be back here. Wait a minute. Yep, next week. October, God. Let me see something. Starting October is when we're going to change things up a bit. I was going to talk about like helping you guys take it a step further as far as building your email list. But we're doing that anyway, and we're doing that in for us. Who us? Kimmy, who asked what you mean? For the next few months, what you be more specific, Kim? I can tell you right now. Wait a minute, let me see what they're talking about. Come on with it, Kim. So over the next few months, guys, it's really just about building the funnel at the end of the day. Us to try. What you mean? Same thing we've been doing. Same thing we've been doing. I'm still going to do Posh Late Night Biz, but I'm gonna keep it over on the draping side. That's because that's where I birthed it. So that's where I'm gonna keep it. Keep that broadcast over there, and then I'm gonna keep the new channel. That's gonna be Anything's Poshable. Fourth quarter is definitely that's all I do. That's all I. But no, so I I don't talk about sales. I'm not heavy on selling in fourth quarter. For me, it is preparation, right? It's preparation. My sales funnels are kind of already set and forget. Like it's nothing unless I come up with something last minute, but mine's is kind of already on autopilot. So that way I could focus more on the preparation part. You know, December, November, October is all about prep. And I know a lot of you guys don't have, like I said, y'all don't have a sales funnel in place. And that's why a lot of y'all keep doing work and hand over fist. Like you're just doing a lot in a hamster wheel because your business not on automation. So no, guys, I don't teach anywhere. And this is it. The Atlanta, that's it. We were in. Did we ever go to Connecticut? I believe we did. And we've been to New York, but no, this is it, guys. This is it. Oh, that's what you was talking about, Kim. So, no, that's it. So I normally would do I may do some pop-up weekend sales, but by us no more, babe. By me shutting those offices down, we're not running fabric like that. So yeah, that's it. I always do my holiday sales, but other than that, this is where I'm at. I'm gonna be like focused on my book and speaking. So that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna be running my mouth to you a lot. That's it. So guys, you guys is asking about the draping classes. This is it. November we are due to go the West Coast, but that's it. It's no more road tours. We thank God will not be on the road anymore doing any draping classes. I am here in Atlanta. This is my hometown. This is my home base. You can fly here for $50. Get in where you fit in. If you see an Atlanta draping class, master class, you better get in there because this team will not be on the road anymore. That is it. But you guys will be hearing, the updates of what's going to be changing with the master classes and what's to come, all that good stuff. I enjoy it too much to just kind of let it go. So we're not letting it go, but we ain't eating up no more thousands miles of. We're not doing that. It's crazy because half the time we'll go all the way traveling to another state and have people fly to that state. Like that don't make sense. We came to make it easier for you guys, and you end up flying all over the place. So I said, nope, let them come right here to Atlanta. This is where we're gonna be.
Engineered wood can be installed at any level of your home, even the basement, and some options have innovative benefits like water resistance. Whether you
okay, so you say you might, but guess what? You got to fill out a whole questionnaire that determines if you got to fill out that whole questionnaire. And I only do coaching calls on Tuesday, Toya. So get in there because man, you've been talking. So definitely get on the books for that. She said no. Baby, Kim, Doc talked about that. Doc talked about that certificate, boy. He's like, y'all ran him all the way upstairs. And y'all was determined that he had to get it. I was laughing, boy, because he was tired. He was so tired, but he got it. I'm glad you guys got it. I'm glad you guys stayed. Even after I ended up talking to the other people in the restaurant, you guys still stayed there and hung out with me. I appreciate that. Really, really, really appreciate that. So, guys, that's it. That's all I have. Definitely join me next Wednesday. It'll be October, and it will be Anything's Poshable. You guys will start hearing like the broadcast for the draping side, and then the broadcast for the business coaching side. And that's it. If you are not in my group, which is a premium draping group, you need to get in there. So if you're catching this on the replay, guess what? I'm gonna put this link in here, and it's going to be the right link, y'all. It's going to be the right link. Join the group so you can get, join the community of other draping stylists of all levels. You can get all the resources, tips, tricks, all that good stuff as it pertains to draping. No, we won't be touring anymore, but guys, trust and believe. I still got some amazing things in the pipe and the workings when it comes to this premium draping game, right? It's too many levels to it. So definitely join me at the next level, and you can start by getting in my draping group. And till then, I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with your girl. See you over and out for Posh Late Night Biz next week. Bye, guys. Thanks, Tanya. Thanks, Julia, Betty. If any of you guys are still here, I will see you guys next week for Anything's Poshable. We're going to change it up. When it's on this channel, it's going to be called Anything's Poshable. We're going to leave Posh Late Night Biz over on the premium draping side. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.